Good morning, welcome to another video. So today's video is a little bit different than like the recent vlogs that I've done, but this is quite an exciting one, I feel, and one that I've been wanting to do for like quite some time because I feel kind of passionate about this topic. So I thought doing like a dedicated video to this would be good. So delivery, grocery like apps or services hasn't been around in South Africa for the longest time. I feel like in some other countries it's been a thing for like a very long time, but we've only recently really like gotten into like grocery delivery services. So I am very passionate about that because that is supposed to make life quite easy and convenient and so on. So I've tried multiple delivery services like grocery delivery apps, and I have an opinion, but I thought we can go through a test today and try the three like biggest ones in my opinion, and kind of like choose some things, look at how easy it is to use their apps, and kind of see if they stick to their delivery times and if not, and all that kind of stuff. And then see like what's the like outcome in terms of like who is potentially a better option to use, or if all three is great or whatever. Anyway, that's kind of like the taste for today, I would say. And it's quite exciting but also nerve-wracking because I don't know, I always get nervous with like delivery stuff because like, am I gonna hear my phone ringing? Are the people gonna come on time? Is everything in stock that I need? Is there any alternatives available? If not, are they gonna refund me? All that kind of like admin stuff. It always like stresses me out for no reason really, and I shouldn't be stressed about those things. But I have had like quite bad experiences in the past with delivery services and kind of the lack of service really. So we'll see today. I'm gonna go into this exercise with an open mind. We're gonna give all three like a fair chance, and then let's see at the end like what we come out with. So the three main ones that we're gonna try today is the Pick and Pay, I think it's ASAP. Let me just check my phone. I think that's what it's called. Yes, the Pick and Pay ASAP or ASAP app. Then we're going to do the Woolies Dash, which is the Woolworths app. And then we're going to do the Checkers 6061. And let's see where that goes. I have like a grocery list, so I'm going to kind of divide the groceries up between the three apps. And yeah, I'm going to try to choose the same delivery slot, but it might not be possible that all three have the same slot available, which is fine. I'm just going to take like the the soonest kind of slot that's available, and yeah, then we'll take it from there. Because like even if I choose one delivery slot that's later, the point of that is just that they come in the time frame that they say they will. So it doesn't matter if it's later or not, as long as they kind of stick to what they said they're going to stick to. So anyway, I think we can get going now with this. And yeah, I'm just going to take you through the apps and the process of choosing the products, checking out, and then we're going to just wait until it eventually gets delivered. So first up, we're going to do the Pick and Pay ASAP app. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, I'm just sitting on my phone here, so I'm just going to look on my phone. So I'm just going to order some random things on here, like bread, maybe some fruit and stuff, maybe some Coke no sugar, something like that. So first off, the app looks pretty, easy to use. They have all these categories, which is also very easy to kind of like define as to like, what do you want and where you want to go in and stuff. It used to not be as easy, but this looks really a lot better. So I like to go into the specials first, just to like see, is there anything, that we would like on the specials one, but I don't know if there's anything here. I don't want any alcohol. think I'm just going to look for some bread first. So you can see there's like a bread, rolls, muffins and buns category, which always makes it super nice. I'm gonna go for something maybe like the Albany Superior Low GI seeded brown bread. So you can just add it to your cart, it's pretty easy. Then I'm gonna search for Coca-Cola Light, $16.99, is that right? Isn't that very inexpensive? I'm just gonna add 3 because I feel like that's very inexpensive. I also need tissues. I need a flat box of tissues. Okay, they don't really have the tissues that I want. I'm also going to get some bananas. Okay, cool. So that's the stuff that I'm going to get from Pick n Pay. Now, it's fairly easy. You just go to your cart. You can obviously see my order of Coke, bread and some bananas. And then I go to checkout. They give you some suggestions. I don't want any of that stuff, so no thanks. So their delivery fee is 35 Rand, and I believe it's the same as Checkers. I believe so. We can check a little bit later, but I think it's the same exact amount as the Checkers. And then I'm going to check out. I have not bought on the Pick n Pay app before, so I need to put in my details of my card, where with the Checkers one they save the details, and I have bought from there before, so I'm off the hook with that one. Okay, so the order has been received and it says here that it will be between 1:30 and 2:30 today. So like between an hour and 2 hours from now I will receive it, and there's obviously these updates that you get from receiving the order to preparing the order to packing the order, and then you know the driver's on its way and so on. So anyway, that's done. That was very easy to use. It wasn't, you know, there wasn't any like issues or anything. I loaded my card very easily, so for using the app I give it a 10 out of 10 because that was very easy and, you know, like easy to navigate through everything. So first one done. So the next one we're going to do is the Checkers 60/60. So as you can, you know, hear by the name, they deliver within 60 minutes of whatever your time slot is that you choose. So I'm going to keep it at the time slot that it's currently at, which just says 60 minutes like from now. So yes, let's go with that. So the Checkers app is also super easy to navigate. Like we've ordered from them multiple times before, and I know that it's like also, you know, clearly categorized. It's very easy to like search in the search field, because that's the worst thing with like online shopping, is when the search field doesn't actually work, and that happens quite often. So yeah, I just like, it's so easy to use. It has all these categories. Yeah, so I love this app, and as you can see, it's very, you know, like easy to like find your way around this. I always go into the savings one first for obvious reasons, and kind of then just like go on here. The one area on the Checkers 60/60 app that I really like is the area at the bottom called My Shop, because it has stuff that I've like bought before or like buy frequently from them, which is nice because we tend to like, you know, like gravitate towards the things that we always buy. So it's easy to go back there and be like, oh yeah, I don't know this, let's add this, and so on. So I am going to add the chicken. Let's see, they always ask for an alternative, but I don't want an alternative with the chicken. It's kind of like, that's just what I want. And then what else? We bought some pretty random stuff from here. No. Ooh, pack of gold kiwis. Okay, so I'm just done with ordering on the Checkers 60/60 app, and again, like I said, it's as easy as the Pick n Pay one. The categories are like set out. It's super easy to navigate. There's no long loading time on the apps. You can search in the search bar. It's just super easy, and the checkout is pretty convenient. And once you like save like your like banking card details and your like address and stuff, you don't have to like re-enter it every time. And even though I use the Pick n Pay app now for the first time, it was super quick and easy to like add my card and address, and yeah. So anyway, so that's done. So that's a 10 out of 10 for me for the Checkers 6060 app in terms of like usability and user friendliness and stuff. So thumbs up for that. So last app that we're going to try today is the Woolies Dash app, which is the Woolworths app. So let's see how user friendly that is. Okay, so first of all, their time slot is a little bit later. So with Pick n Pay and Checkers, I can get stuff delivered within the next hour, but with Woolies, it says it can only deliver within the next 2 to 3 hours, which is fine. We're going to take that slot, no problem. Let's go. I know I need milk from here, so let's go see. I do find that this app is not as easy to use, but nonetheless it's not that bad. Okay, first of all, I can't find the milk that I'm looking for, so I'm just like scrolling. There's quite a lot of milk options, so I guess it's, maybe I just need to search in the bar. I need a 6-pack of milk. Okay, so they don't sell the like 6-pack of milk, it seems. Okay, that's very unfortunate. Why would they not do that? So that's the one thing that we really needed, and now you can't order a 6-pack of milk, which to me is quite bizarre. You can only order the box like a single item. You can't order that. Why would that be? Now I could have ordered milk from the other places, and now I lost on that. So anyway, that's kind of the first downfall here, because we order the milk in 6-packs, and with Pick n Pay and Checkers I would have been able to do that, but usually the milk at Woolies are good price. But okay, so anyway, that's the one thing I really needed. Let's move on to fruits. I do want my bag. I want a bag of carrots, and I want some nachos. I just got a notification from Pick n Pay that my order has been received and it is on its way, so that's good. So we prefer Woolies frozen foods. They just have a good variety of things. Their chicken nuggets is amazing. Let's see if there's anything here that's worth getting. Okay, so I'm about to check out on the Woolies Dash app, and to be honest with you, there isn't a lot that is like nice. I don't know, just feel like I don't have the same variety of things as to when I actually go to the store, where I feel like with Checkers and with Pick n Pay, everything, or like almost everything, is like loaded on the app, where here I feel like I'm not getting everything. And also they don't have the milk in a 6-pack, which blows my mind. So because of that, it's an anyway a waste really, because I needed the milk. That was kind of why I was like, well, I'm going to hold off on the milk on the others, because we usually buy the milk from Woolies, and now I actually can't, so that's a bummer. But anyway, I'm going to get some soups. I love the like bags of soups. I'm going to get some ravioli, and then carrots for the bunny, and some nachos for me. Their delivery fee is also 35 Rand, so I feel like it's standard across all 3 platforms, so it kind of doesn't matter like really which one you get. 35 Rand like standard. So yeah, I'm gonna check this out, and this, I'm choosing the slot between 2 o'clock today and 3 o'clock today. It's now around 1 o'clock. So I just finished ordering on the Woolies app, and I got a phone call from Pick n Pay and the guys downstairs. So like, you know, I've just been sitting here and going through it, and the guy is downstairs. That's definitely within even 60 minutes. So that is bizarre, because this is my first experience with Pick n Pay. So I mean, so far so good, I feel. So for meeting the delivery time is another 10 out of 10, because I mean, how quick was that guy? And I do understand that they choose like a certain location, so they choose a like picker and a driver from a certain location, or the closest, I assume, to us. And we do have like a Pick n Pay close to us, but regardless, we also have Checkers and a Woolies close to us, and that might differ. So I feel so far so good. But yeah, I've paid for the Woolies order, so that will only come a little bit later, fingers crossed. And yeah, so now it's just like a waiting game. But yeah, Pick n Pay has arrived, and once everything has arrived, we'll like go through everything and we'll have some like final consensus on these grocery delivery services. Okay, so Pick n Pay arrived, and ooh, I just want to quickly see on my phone when exactly I made this purchase. Let me just see, because this was extremely quickly. I'm like, I can't. I ordered it at 12:27 and I got it at 1 o'clock, so 30 minutes. So within 30 minutes I got the order from Pick n Pay, and that for me is like, that is what it is about, and that's kind of the service that I feel like should be across all the apps. But yeah, anyway, so Pick n Pay for app usage, friendliness, prices as well, I am giving it a 10 out of 10. For delivery, like within the time frame, or even quicker than that, 10 out of 10. They're using these, this is very heavy, but these brown bags, which I give them a 10 out of 10 because not these standard plastic bags. So far, like, we don't shop at Pick n Pay that often, just because they don't always have the kind of products that we want. But I mean, with this kind of service, I can highly recommend. Anyway, let's open and see what's in here. We got our bread. We got a big thing of bananas, and these bananas look really good. And I got 3 of these, which also was $16.99, and that is the cheapest I think that we've spent on coconut sugars in a very long time, is $16.99. So I'm super happy, because I love coconut sugar. Okay, so far so good. I think we can with confidence say that Pick n Pay is leading at this point with like 10 out of 10. I have nothing to complain about. Everything is pretty amazing. So yeah, now we're just gonna wait for Checkers and for Woolies. Woolies obviously is only coming later because that was the only time slot, or the soonest time slot that they had available. Where's my phone? Just want to see what Checkers is saying, because I did get a notification saying that the driver is done shopping. Okay, so the shopping has been done by Checkers, but I don't have an update yet on the driver being on their way yet, so we'll wait for that. But the estimated time of delivery is 2 o'clock, and it is just past 1 now, so that's totally fine. So we have some time to chill. Maybe the driver even comes a little bit sooner. The only thing that I've noticed is that with Woolies, and I've had this before with the Woolies Dash app, is like, for instance, if I look at my order, it is still sitting in processing, where with Pick n Pay and with Checkers it gets picked up like this immediately, or like almost immediately. But with Woolies, it always sits in processing for an extremely like long time, and in the past it has unfortunately resulted in my order like always being late. It's just never been on time. So I am going into this trying to be like positive and objective and like not have a bias towards any of these apps. But again here, like, first of all, couldn't find what I was looking for on the app, and then secondly, I can see my order is not even been picked up yet. And yeah, so I don't feel like Woolies is off to a great start. Let's see, maybe they do make it. But yeah, so far so good from a Pick n Pay point of view. And yeah, I'm gonna go take a chill now, and then I'll be back when Checkers and Woolies arrive. Okay, it is 1:45 now, and like I said, I just want to make sure I have this right. But when I chose a delivery slot for Checkers, it's within the 60 minutes, and it was supposed to arrive between 1 and 2, and it is 1:45. So I have my package, so that's like a thumbs up in terms of like sticking to the delivery slots and being on time. I mean, even earlier as with Pick n Pay. And we also have the nice brown bags. So let's see inside. I'm opening up this as if I don't know what I ordered, or if there's like a surprise, which there isn't. But I got a punnet. Is it a punnet of kiwi fruit, the golden ones? I got this green smoothie blend. What is in this? There's some melon, pineapple, avocado, cucumber. Got that. So that's like frozen fruit that I just throw into the NutriBullets, and then with some almond, oat milk, whatever. You can also add some like spinach or whatever, and then you have a green smoothie. So I got that. I love Checkers' frozen fruit section. They have a massive variety. Then I got a bag of mangoes, which I'm so excited to try. Ooh! I also got one of these with the papayas in, with these two quite big ones. And then, oh my goodness, I got like a pack of these chicken breasts. We always buy these Checkers chicken breasts. They are usually a really good price. So I just got one of those because it's always nice, and they're individually wrapped, so we just individually freeze them, which is easy when you then want to take out just some of them and defrost them to make something. So this always works out really well for us. There's some pamphlets in here which says now delivering until 8 p.m, which is, I mean, it just gets better, because previously with like all these apps, their time slots are quite like, it ends quite early, and then what if you want like a little bit of a snack after dinner? So anyway, that's really good. So yeah, from a Checkers perspective, super happy, have no complaints at all. Everything is here, everything is accurate. And in the past we've had, or the driver had to, or the picker had to like choose like alternatives or whatever, and I mean, we've never had an issue with that, you know, like nothing like that, nothing funny. So 10 out of 10 from my perspective for Checkers as well. Then on that note, I'm seeing that it's not going to be great. I don't want to like be all like doom and gloom, but I just went onto Woolies again, and my order hasn't been picked up yet. And I mean, we ordered this, everything like around 1, even before 1 I ordered my Woolies one, and even though the delivery like time has been between 2 and 3, it's like 10 to 2 and no one's even picked up my order. And from past experiences, they don't pick up your order early. They just don't. Anyway, it's not been picked up yet, so I don't have high hopes for Woolies to actually pull through in the time slot, but I mean, let's see. Okay, so you can see it's super bright in here because it is 4:40 in the afternoon. The sun is like blaring into my face here. Anyway, so yes, the last time we spoke was like, I think like 2 o'clock this afternoon. It is 4:40 and the Woolies order just arrived. So it is an hour and 40 minutes past the time that they should have delivered it, according to the time slot that I chose, which was between 2 and 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then they were out of stock, so I only received 3 of the 5 things that I ordered, which isn't ideal, but okay, you know, that's just how it goes. I mean, Checkers or Pick n Pay could have been out of stock too, so that's not like the end of the world. But yeah, it's just the whole thing. I just don't understand the time slot situation if they can never stick to the actual time slot. So then, you know, like, why am I choosing that specific slot if there's no way you can stick to it? I did get it in a brown bag, which is good. So that confirms that all 3 apps actually give you these brown bags. First item is this mushroom soup. So I actually ordered the ham and pea one and this one, but they were out of stock of the ham and pea, so I only got that. And then maybe the most important thing in any way was the bunny's carrots. So I got a kilogram of carrots for him, so at least that came. And just my spinach and ricotta ravioli. So yeah, I think the other stuff was the nachos and the soup. My nachos, you know. So I'm gonna have to anyway drive to Woolies tomorrow to go get some nachos. So yeah, that's not great, but it's here, it arrived. Nothing bad happened. Not a great experience from Woolies Dash. Okay, so that wraps up this experiment, taste, whatever you want to call it, of the Black Top South African grocery delivery services. I would say it was quite fun to like do this with you guys, and yeah, like for me, like Pick n Pay and Checkers, 10 out of 10. I have no complaints, nothing whatsoever. This was the first time I used the Pick n Pay app, and it's great. I would recommend you using it. I mean, I do think that it also depends on like your location and those kind of things. For me, it's just like a total win for Pick n Pay. And for Checkers, I've used Checkers 60/60 app like a couple of times, and we've always had a really good experience, and this time as well, like no complaints at all. And then just the Woolies Dash, like I said, there are certain things that we like to buy at Woolworths, and it's just so sad that like going through the Woolies Dash is really not something that we like to do, and we would rather get into the car and drive there, which is so sad, that we don't, you know, have the confidence in this delivery service. And maybe they'll get better, and maybe they should just take some tips from the other ones, I think. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. These things are always fun for me, anything like grocery related, shopping related, those things I really enjoy. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.